Welcome to Spark Wars. We are your hosts for today, Mike Ding and Nick Bay. Today we will be introducing you to the lytic and lysogenic cycles of a virus. Now get out of here, Bay! It's my turn! What is a virus, you may ask? Well, let's ask our friend, Lakeem Yab. She's a bacteriophage.
From Puerto Rico, 51st state.
Get out of here! A type of virus that infects bacteria. She consists of a capsid, a tail sheath, tail fibers, DNA, and protein. The capsid, or the protein coat, protects the DNA and internal proteins inside. She is a temperate phage, or one that utilizes lytic and lysogenic cycle.
And now, some background. Alfred Hershey and Martha Chase performed an experiment in 1952 that determined that DNA is the transport vehicle to transmit genetic information from a virus to a cell. They created two different groups of viruses, one mixed with radioactive phosphorus and the other with radioactive sulfur. Phosphorus is present within DNA, and sulfur is present within the protein coat of viruses. Once they transformed the viruses with 32P and 35S, they found that radioactive phosphorus was present within the infected cells, and 35S was not. They then were able to conclude that DNA was the vehicle for the transfer of genetic information, not protein.
3 cheers for Hershey and Chase!
When a virus enters a cell, it tricks the cell into replicating it. It does so by transmitting its genetic information by injecting and inserting its DNA, also known as prophage, into the host DNA. Or the virus can insert RNA, use reverse transcriptase, and the cell converts the viral RNA into DNA, and then is inserted into the cell's DNA. Then, as the host replicates its DNA, it replicates the viral DNA as well. These phages are kind of like hippies, man. All about peace and the loving. The infected cell will function normally, and when it reproduces, the viral DNA is also passed on to the new daughter cells. This cycle allows for the virus to spread its DNA to many cells. These viruses stay hidden until there are better environmental conditions or until activated, but when they are activated, they enter the lytic cycle. I will pass this to Nick Bay, who will talk about the lytic cycle.
The lytic cycle! The lytic cycle of viruses is much more fun and explosive than the lysogenic cycle. After a virus becomes lytic, it passes the point of no return.
Viral DNA and proteins are synthesized in the cell, where they self-assemble into phages. After the maximum amount of phages in the cell is reached, the cell lyses and explodes, releasing all of the phages that were present in the cell. These viruses are like dirty capitalists. All they want is their money and offspring.
Spark Course is associated with Newman's Bio 2 class and supported by Michael Bay for a brighter and more explosive future.
Thank you for watching. How would this be funny? When a virus enters its cell, it must reproduce. No! I can't read like that. Sorry, man.